to another Cesspool podcast, Germs. We are here with a few
Germs.
bunches of idiots.
A few?
Yes, a few.
I think it's a little bit over a few.
I've got a lovely bunch
The
of
masses of
retards.
negative IQs.
Exactly.
You're the only person here that doesn't have an IQ. Shut your mouth.
Wah wah.
That was weird. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Catacombs podcast brought to you by Eat Fucking Shit Records. There you go.
Brought to you by.
We're also sponsored by Shittles, Doritos Jacked Off, and Porn Flakes.
Ew.
And also brought to you by your local porn artists. Support them now.
Which one?
Yes.
But anyway, we.
The only thing I have to say is, Peter.
The only thing I have to say is penis.
It's time for the tradition,
Wikipedia,
y'all.
the free encyclopedia.
3, 2, 1, Daboja.
Don't
Killing
choke.
We choking on.
I'll be right back and go get myself something to eat.
All right.
Choke on D's nut.
Okay.
Right. Jesus Christ.
That was a good burp. Actually. That was a good burp, actually.
Damn,
Sign
that's
up.
crazy.
Sign up.
Crazy.
Aww.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha, cyanide, kill yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha, kill yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Lord
Kill
Worm when he
yourself.
ear rapes the mic.
Can you fucking not?
Anyways, let's get to the topic of today's discussion because we're all done.
Superheroes.
Superheroes.
Today's topic, slavery.
I will throw you off the Golden Gate Bridge, and they won't even know it's a murder.
I would say they'll never stop finding your body, but that'd be a lie.
I swear to God, I will find a way to hide your body after I fucking stab you to death.
They'll be finding your body in
What-
museums,
listen,
but they'll
listen,
confuse it
listen,
for actual
what will-
art.
Listen, what will happen to you will cause Homeland Security to go, wait a minute, this man should be put on a list.
Yeah.
With what I'm about to do to you, Mohammed,
Mohammed.
I don't
What were you
fucking
gonna-
know.
What were you gonna do? Were you gonna go low on bottom or some shit?
Were you part of a secret terrorist organization?
ISIS 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It's not 9/11. It's 10/12. I'm gonna kill myself for that. I'm gonna see myself out.
Please do. You know what? I'll
You've
force you
been
to do
sued.
You've been served with a side of fuck off.
so. I actually just booted Soy Boy out of the call for the joke. Anyway, so for favorite superheroes, let's start with an obvious one: Superman. We
Yeah,
love Superman.
Superman got me into that shit. Well,
Hot take.
He's still in my top 5, but he's no longer my favorite.
Hot take. The evil Superman trope is getting boring as fuck.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, yeah, it's one of
Like-
the OG fucking niches or whatever.
Like
Superman's literally the original superhero.
yeah, like. Well, I think characters like Omni-Man are definitely like standouts. A lot of it is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
Homelander.
something you should mention is,
Excuse me.
I'm just going to say it, Shazam is the better Superman.
Nuh-uh.
Shazam!
Personal
It
opinion.
gets fucking
personal
electrocuted.
opinion there. I prefer Superman because of what he actually stands for. And to be fairly honest, one of my favorite movies is Man of Steel. Yeah, pretty
Fucking love that
on the
movie.
pretty iffy origin on the dude, but oh my god. People liked to shit on that movie when it first came out because Superman snapped Zod's neck. Dude, that was necessary. There was no other option. To me, that's what Superman is. Someone who does the right damn thing no matter what, even if he doesn't want to do it.
Dude,
He
okay,
always looks for the best option. He knew in that moment that there was no other option but to kill Zod. He didn't want to, but he knew he had to, and he didn't like it.
let's get another easy one out of the way. Batman.
Oh yeah.
Batman's one of those characters who, let's be fair, he also got kind of milked.
Yeah, that's
He's
why.
like Sonic.exe, overly edgy, associated with a lot of murder, and just cartoony at points.
Batman Who Laughs is kind of bland.
I want to say this, like, that's why I prefer like animated versions of Batman over the recent comic version because Batman, like animated, for example, like it shows Batman struggles with being Batman.
Y'all hyped for Cape Crusader, by the way?
I'm
Nope.
hyped as shit for that.
I ain't watching no movie.
Dude, it's gonna be like an adult Batman animation too. It's gonna be like made for older audiences. So
Finally, Batman sex.
Batman
Eddie, we are
sex.
not gonna go. We are not gonna go over the intro to Killing Joke again. Can we not?
Batman.
That intro to that movie is just why? I still need to read the comic though. I need to read the comic.
It's great.
Yeah, I just heard that the movie was a poor adaptation. Oh, I have seen the ending scene because, well, the ending scene is iconic.
Adaptation.
But, huge but, what?
Anime variety.
All right, let's get another really easy one out of the way. Spider-Man.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's
I think
about
Spider-Man. I think we can agree Spider-Man's like the most consistently good superhero when it comes to films.
Yeah,
Honestly, especially when
yeah.
paired with Deadpool in any degree.
like when it comes to Spider-Man, we really haven't gotten that many bad Spider-Man.
Maybe the
Only-
third one of the early 2000s ones, but even that one was like at least half decent.
The only
Yeah.
bad Spider-Man I can think of is like the really, really old cartoons when they based off the like comic strips or whatever.
That-
Yeah.
Roast the old cartoons.
Also, I'm just going to say it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is on par with the Tobey Maguire shit.
Don't forget the porno.
Dude, I actually do like Chasm too. You want to know something? People said that the video game adaptation was pretty bad. I had no problem with it. Personally.
I mean, it was kind of janky, but it was a really creative game.
Yeah, let's see, we got Chasm 2. I need to play the Chasm 1 game. I still need to finish Shattered Dimensions. That's a goated game. And I own it. Suck on that.
As far
viewers.
as I'll say it. While I grew up a Tobey Maguire kid, Andrew Garfield's the more believable Spider-Man for me.
I love the antics of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because while Tobey Maguire was perfect as Spider-Man, Andrew was perfect as Peter Parker himself.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I want to say this. I'll give like credit to like the most recent Spider-Man, like Tom Holland and stuff, because I feel like
He actually found a pretty good balance of both.
yeah, like I feel like Tom like gets like the really goofy nature of Spider-Man in really well.
Not gonna lie, my
Yeah.
favorite storyline of Spider-Man is the one where he becomes the Antichrist in order to save Santa.
Here's the thing with Spidey, though. I think Andrew Garfield's the perfect one because there's one thing about Spider-Man that everyone should kind of know. He's a fucking
sex appeal?
smartass, dude. He's a smartass.
Okay.
He's a smartass.
Yeah,
He's the
like-
ass smart.
And let's be fair, Andrew Garfield nailed that, especially in the first film. You know, it's like, oh, is that a knife? Oh, I hate
Oh,
knives.
he's
Am I
funny
really
as shit.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Stab me?
And then like right as he's going up against the lizard, he grabs Gwen. I'm gonna throw you out the window now. What?
All right, to kind of move into like cartoon superheroes, Ben 10.
Oh yeah.
Ben
yeah.
10 was nuts.
Ben
That was
10
awesome.
Ben
is.
10 goes so crazy.
Imagine
let
if
me
Ben
say that-
10 was a collectathon like Pokemon type game. That'd be fucking sick.
That'd
be
be a
wicked.
bit much. That'd be a bit much. Listen, what we need is more games like Protector of Earth. We need more.
Listen. There's one thing I want: an Insomniac Ben 10 game, please.
Oh, you speak
Bro.
my language.
It'd be so cool. I
Speaking
need
of
it.
Insomniac, I'm gonna go back to another Marvel hero, James Logan Howlett.
I'll be right back
Motherfucker.
again. I have something I need to tell my sister.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Wolverine is easily one of the best Marvel heroes to ever exist because he's literally a case of someone who's to me, he's the Marvel version of Batman because there's one thing Batman and Wolverine have in common. The rogues gallery are malicious and violent people.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man's got an iconic rogues gallery, yeah. His is on par with Batman's rogues gallery, but Wolverine's villains, even though he doesn't have a lot, they're all psychotic.
Mhm.
They're all psychotic.
Don't forget the fact that not Batman, but Wolverine and
Wolverine.
Deadpool are gonna be having a porno reported soon.
I will shoot you in the face.
Oh,
Have you
yes.
seen the trailer?
Come on, Wade.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're talking about the Wolverine and Deadpool porno that's gonna be reported soon.
But
Oh,
just to bring
sweet.
this up, speaking of Wolverine, I don't care what one says. Scott McNeil is his best voice.
Yeah.
It's Scott McNeil.
Was that the
Really?
Evolution one?
Yes, that was X-Men Evolution.
Wow.
That's my favorite version.
I'm like
Yeah,
super
no.
happy right now.
Why
What
say that?
happened?
Okay, so there are these bags me and my sister ordered, okay? So they
Bag
finally
it?
just shipped. They finally just shipped. And we are super excited for them. The person who makes the bags, they make them, they draw them first, and then they send them into somewhere where they can get manufactured. And we're getting 2 bags. I'm getting the Decepticon. She's getting the Autobot. We're super excited for it, and
Oh shit!
it's.
When I heard
Yeah.
bag, I thought of that one bag where it has like the side
For a second,
profile
I
of a
thought you
woman's ass,
said
so
the
it makes
freaky
it look like
alien genotype word.
Like, I can show you guys a picture of the bags if you guys want.
Yeah. Sure. But to bring this up, going back on superheroes and crap, Wolverine is easily a personal favorite. And I think part of it is also because he's like the only superhero to have a really badass hack and slash game.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was like in 2008, right?
Not to
No, it was
mention
around the time it was
retractable
X-Men
dildos if
Origins
you're brave
Wolverine.
enough.
You want
Yeah,
know
that's
something interesting? You want to know something
That's what I mean.
interesting about?
There was like I had it on the 360, and the game was brutal as fuck.
You want to know something about the game that's actually interesting?
What?
It wasn't supposed to be a tie-in game. It just ended up becoming one. So ain't that
Damn,
funny?
that's crazy. Crazy?
I was crazy once.
Swear.
Bro.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't even need to continue.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
That's how crazy I am.
Yeah, but definitely, because I think, because going on about that game, like, easily, it's, like, one of my favorite games, because a lot of people in this podcast, like, who are part of the podcast, know this about me. My favorite video game type is hack and slash.
Yeah.
it's easily a hack and slash. I mean, Darksiders, God of War, Devil May Cry. Come on. But anyway,
Darksiders 2 is in my top 3 games of all time.
Darksiders 1 for me, just because it's the only one I played. But oh my god, the OST.
I will say, it did have the better soundtrack.
Dude, actually, I think Darksiders 2 is the better one.
Here are pictures of the bags. And I'm like super fucking ecstatic.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool.
Nice.
Where'd you send them?
In the no mic.
No, Mike.
No, Mike.
Jinx,
That's
you owe me a
actually
soda.
really
We
cool.
spent $175 for both of those.
Oh my god.
God damn. Those are actually really cool.
That episode, how fucked up is.
Oh, those look great.
That's fucked up.
And we're super excited to get these. Because they're also doubled as pin bags.
Oh.
Wow.
And me and my sister have a shit ton of pins. And my bag is going kaput on me, so.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna go on about superhero video games for a second.
That's one big stingray.
Let me see. Yeah, that is a big stingray. Hey, how's Steve Irwin doing, buddy? I'm sorry. We're on air.
Damn, what the fuck? Censor
I
that.
think you forgot. We're on air.
Yeah, good job, Chip. You fucking dipshit.
Okay, it's 13 minutes in.
Yeah, we're still gonna censor it either way.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I said. 13 minutes in. Or no,
Okay.
it's 17 minutes in.
Ooh.
Alright. But anyway, so to bring this up, I'm
Fucking
gonna say
numbnuts.
this. You wanna know something for the dumbest reason? Here's something interesting. I prefer Arkham City over Arkham Origins for the dumbest reason ever.
Same.
And you want listen.
What's your dumb reason?
It's simply put, there's one thing I like to do when going into combat in the Arkham games.
Yeah.
When I ever go into combat, I actually have it to where I just glide down and wait for one of them to actually attack me, so that I could counter, then go into beating the crap out of all of them. The reason I prefer Arkham City over Arkham Origins, I love Arkham Origins, but I prefer Arkham City because Arkham Origins, Batman just goes into a battle stance and whatnot, he's very ready to just go okay, I'm gonna beat the crap out of these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arkham City I prefer because he just fucking stands there. He doesn't even go into a combat position. He just stands there. He's just
I think it's way more Batman-like, too.
Yeah, he just stands there, and then I just counter and just wail on all of them. So I actually think I'm gonna try and replay the game, because
I still have it, and I still get on it every so often.
Here's the one thing about Arkham City. I do want to own Arkham Knight pretty soon, but here's the one thing about Arkham City that I really do enjoy. Here's the thing. Kevin Conroy's voice in that game as well. Come on.
It's Kevin Conroy.
It's Kevin Conroy.
I cannot believe it's been 2 years since we lost him.
No.
Who's currently playing Batman?
What do you mean?
Who's currently got the role?
Multiple voice actors have voiced Batman, dude. Multiple at the same time.
Who's the best one currently?
I think it's either Bruce Greenwood or Roger Craig Smith.
Roger?
Yeah, he was the voice of Batman in Arkham Origins. You didn't know that?
Dude, that was I did not expect that to be Roger.
Yeah, that's Roger Craig Smith, dude. Sonic the Hedgehog voiced Batman, man.
What a change! You go from a really fun loving hedgehog to Batman.
I mean, to be fair, he also voiced Ezio in Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god!
Yes, he did.
And he's Chris Redfield in Resident Evil and Kyle Crane in Dying Light. and about 100 side characters in regular show.
Regular show.
Well, let me say this.
Regular
Roger
show
Smith-
was the beginning of the Cartoon Network death era, meaning basically it was the start of its blaze of glory.
Mm.
And I'd say the last good Cartoon Network show, period, was either Craig of the Creek or the last couple seasons of Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa is a series where it's so
It's definitely a
dumb,
series,
you
alright.
cannot help but enjoy it. Like, it's one of those things where it's meant for people whose taste in humor is so broken they can't help but laugh at the ridiculousness.
Yeah. Also, not only that,
Yes,
Uncle
there's another
Grandpa,
one.
power scale wise, is just cracked.
Let me
Bro.
say this: if there's one cartoon from Cartoon Network that should also be brought up, Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
it.
Let's never
Didn't Uncle
forget
Grandpa like
this
spawn a
series.
ton of brain rot based like the cartoons from it? Like cartoon series and all that?
I
Yeah, there was
wouldn't
Weird
know.
Man.
Yeah,
Kapow
Weird Man.
Kapow or whatever.
All right, I wanna get like another
But
one up.
back to superheroes.
Adventure Time.
Man.
I don't know about Adventure Time.
But anyways, I was gonna say back to superheroes. Let's go with the demon himself, Spawn. Come on.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
Spawn. It's fucking
I remember
Spawn.
once I went to TriCon, and the guy standing out there was just a perfect Spawn cosplay.
Let me say this. There's one line that I love from Spawn more than any other. Like, there's one line I always think of from the animated series. And it is so simple. Just, you're about 5 seconds from throwing your face across your ass. It's so simple, but so blunt. I'm like, dude. Like, that, and it's Keith David, man. You can't help but love Keith David. Keith David's one of the greatest voice actors to ever exist. That's so cute. That's actually really cool stuff right there.
First clown.
I like how Megs is over there just like, I swear to God.
I like how that one looks like it's like, get me the fuck off this.
Yeah, but
Bro.
anywho.
I have more.
More superheroes. Man, I'm dead.
Bro.
Man,
Okay, I want to
I
say this because
have that without the caption. Just
okay, here's a question: who do you is like the worst superhero? Like the absolute fucking worst in your opinion?
Worst.
superhero.
You go first, Blitz.
Okay. If we're gonna go with worst. Oh God, fuck.
what about that Mr. Immortal guy, whatever, where his only power is that he can't die like at all, whatever.
What
Like,
are you talking
whatever.
about from Invincible?
No, not from Invincible. He's from fucking from Marvel, from X-Men. He's immune. His only power is that he'll
His
outlive
power is
everyone.
terrible. His power is terrible.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
All
Damn,
right.
that robot got the whole ass titties out. God damn.
I would be basic as fuck and just say Guy Gardner, but
He's not bad.
honestly, Booster Gold.
That's a hot take and a half.
Okay,
I mean, you
Booster
barely hear shit about the guy.
I want to throw my head into the ring with this. This one isn't really one like the worst, but like the most useless to me. Fucking Aquaman. Like this dude. Like look at this.
Mate, you know what? I'll let that slide. Okay.
He talks to fish
Yeah.
and he swim real good.
Yeah, what does he do beyond that, I guess?
I mean,
Yeah, like,
he doesn't just talk to fish though. He controls it as well.
Not
Okay,
only
and
that, couldn't he just
And
if
that
he's
means
so
he can control
powerful,
sort.
if he's so powerful, couldn't he just have whales fall out of the sky?
like
Not to mention, isn't there a literal fucking moment where he mind controlled like Superman or whatever since he was or some shit like that?
No, that's not even the worst of it. Subway, the restaurant, used to have these comics. There were 4 of them, and in all of them, Aquaman gets so shafted.
You
Like,
ready for this? You actually ready for this?
What?
You ready for this?
What?
Let me say this. I'm just gonna lump all these dudes in. Essentially the entirety of New 52, and I'm gonna say, in a way, Batman New 52 because he was the only good one out of New 52, if that makes sense.
I want to say this quick. Like, I know this
Death
could be
of the Family is a crazy as hell comic,
Ooh,
though.
Shockwave.
I know there's gonna be that one person that's gonna say like,
Oh my
"Oh,
God.
but Aquaman really strong."
Shockwave moment.
Like, I know there's gonna be the one comment saying like, "Oh, Aquaman really strong." Bitch, what is he gonna do against Superman?
Really, it's just Aquaman's a character that was kind of built for the water. I think that was the whole point of him.
Personally,
You know what? You want to know another character that I think is kind of like not a bad character, but one that I don't care for?
Who?
Namor.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really.
He's not bad. I just don't care.
what about Forget Me Not?
Oh, I know where this is going.
Oh my god, that character. No.
There's
His
also
little
that
power is
giant
just being
head
forgotten
monster.
perfectly.
There's also that giant head face monster in the Marvel universe. I forget what his name is.
Yeah. Then
What?
there's the Blob from the Marvel universe as well.
Not only that, let's
Blob
go back to
actually
DC for a bit.
interesting.
Hector Hammond
Who?
might be the worst villain.
Who?
Hector Hammond. He has a giant head.
Oh yeah, there might be like the penny pincher. That guy was fucking stupid.
You ready for one? Hold on. You ready for someone that I think is kind of awful, but I think that's the point of his character?
Who?
What?
Rex Splode
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
from Invincible. You know, the dude who wears like that red superhero
Oh,
outfit.
yeah.
AKA the
he's a
guy
big guy?
who
Yeah.
specializes in throwing dynamite fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So
The-
he's
the-
Bon
the part-
Voyage from The Incredibles.
Here's the thing about Rex Splode. Here's the moment I love.
Well, hey, at least he
The
ain't
part
French.
the part that I knew he was gonna be irritating was simply because Monster Girl was making fun of him. He just goes, "Somebody should teach you, some motherfucker, what the fuck," and then he gets decked in the face. That scene's so funny. Just what?
Actually, that
the
reminds
fuck?
me. There's a scene in Justice League Unlimited, if you've ever seen that, where the Joker gets kidnapped by Mongrel, and he has to make Mongrel's goons laugh. And he does this by electrocuting Mongrel in front of them. And as he was about to be thrown into space, Superman comes in, and as the door is closing, the Joker's still flying towards Superman, so he grabs him by the fucking face. Oh, hi there, Big Blue!
Superman should have just dodged out the way. Superman should have dodged out of the way. He should just.
Batman did dodge out of the way of fucking what miniguns fire or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I thought the Batsuit was bulletproof.
Okay. No, I know this technically doesn't count as superhero.
The bat suit in some cases can be bulletproof. I think, because in one example in Arkham Knight, you know, when the Arkham Knight actually shows up, and where Arkham Knight's just like, you know, you got new armor, pretty good stuff, except if you know exactly where to shoot, and then he shoots Batman in the hip.
Oh, my fucking hip!
Oh my
But
spine.
I feel like another character I'm not sure if he counts, considering he's a big fucking monster. Godzilla. At least Showa Godzilla.
Right.
I'd say Legendary Godzilla for myself.
Like I don't know if I should count him because you know he's a big radioactive lizard.
Same with me and Optimus. I don't know if I should count him or not.
Yeah,
They're not explicitly
I'd
stated
certainly
as
count Bumblebee,
superheroes,
that's for
so-
sure.
Yeah, like when I think of superheroes, I think of like Superman, Green Lantern, yada yada.
What the fuck are you sending cyanide?
I don't know if this is cheap, but could I count The Incredibles, specifically Mr. Incredible?
I mean, shit, go ahead.
Here's,
You know what,
here's the-
Frozone?
here's the
We need
thing
to
about-
we need to give Frozone some love.
Here's the thing about Mr. Incredible that I didn't understand. I actually didn't, as a kid, I didn't understand the whole back problem deal. And then as I got older, I'm just like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah. Also, you want to know something really cool about The Incredibles DVD, the original one? It came with a
Yeah, which
second
I
disc,
own.
and you could learn about
Mm.
every single
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could learn about every single
forgot
superhero in
about
his
that, and
universe.
I owned it. I
Yeah.
forgot about it, and I owned
That
it.
is one
I
of the
owned that
coolest,
disc.
and you can listen to interviews with them. That's what's really cool.
Yeah, I owned that disc, dude. I owned that. I owned it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize it. Yeah, dude, Pixar back in its heyday was just untouchable.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they're being told to just throw out a bunch of crap.
Okay, I want to say
And that's why they're taking their time with Zootopia too. They want this to be like a giant fuck you to Disney.
Next thing you know, they adapt the comic.
oh god,
No, they didn't.
You know what?
oh god,
Wasn't there like a rumor a few years ago that Pixar was going to try to get bought out by a different company?
Hopefully they do, honestly. Imagine if they got owned by DreamWorks.
oh my god, that'd be sick.
Or better yet, what if they add insult to injury by intentionally getting hired by Sony, and then they end up making Sony good, like Sony Pictures?
Here's the thing. What we need more, besides what we got, we need more stop motion animation movies.
Bro,
I miss that shit.
More studios. Listen, we need more Studio Leica. We need more Aardman. We need more of that shit.
We need more Tim Burton?
companies like that.
Need more Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Not exactly Tim Burton, but listen.
Boo.
A favorite animated movie of mine, a favorite one, is Kubo and the Two Strings. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that movie.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I completely forgot it existed.
Same here.
I love that movie. You
Also,
don't get a lot of movies like that anymore.
going back to Zootopia, that's actually my second favorite movie of all time.
It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
With my number one
Yeah,
favorite
it's-
movie of all time being Forrest Gump.
Bubba.
Forrest Gump.
And if you're wondering, my number 3 is the original Terminator 84.
Yeah, listen. You know what? Let's go over some of our favorite movies real quick. Almost everyone in here knows what my top 2 favorite movies are.
For a second, I
I don't
thought you were
think
about
the
to be like
audience knows.
your top first furry.
Hold on. I don't think the audience knows. For the audience members, just to bring up, my second favorite movie ever made is Pulp Fiction. That's my
I
second
love
favorite
that
film.
movie.
Motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. Did you know the dude who played...
Say what again?
Hold on. So you know the character of Marvin, right?
Yes.
Do you know
He
who
looked
the
like a
actor was who
bitch to
played
you.
him? Do you know who Marvin's actor was?
I was no.
Hold on. Marvin's actor is fucking Phil Lamar.
Yeah.
Also,
Phil
breaking
Lamar.
that for a little bit, I
Mhm.
completely forgot that Doomsday was in Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he did not look correct.
A baby.
I mean, if they just added the spikes, he would have looked a bit better.
Oh yeah.
He looks like
He just looked like a dildo with arms.
he looks like a fucking baby.
You know what? I forgot something. So I said my second favorite movie was Pulp Fiction. I forgot what my third favorite was. You know what my third favorite movie is?
What?
1917.
Oh yeah.
That movie is god tier. And my favorite movie to ever exist, a lot of people who are a part of the podcast know, but the audience doesn't. Let me say this to everyone who has never seen Angel Heart, watch it. It's the greatest
Oh,
film
it's so
ever
good.
made.
It's so good.
You watched it? You watched it?
It's so good.
When did you
It
watch
sounds
it?
familiar.
It's so good.
It's okay. Listen, Mickey Rourke and Robert De Niro in the same fucking movie. Okay,
Mickey Rourke is one of my
Yes.
favorite actors of all time.
we're talking Mickey Rourke when he was young, like before the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Also-
speaking of Mickey Rourke, another really good film, Barfly.
The
Oh, yeah.
Wrestler is pretty good. I love that movie.
No,
movie's-
dude, Barfly is so good. You know what? There's one thing that I love to quote. It's from the end of the movie, where he's at a bar because the main character is a barfly, and he's just sitting there, and he's just buying everyone drinks, and as he's picking his drink up, he's a bit drunk. He's just going, "To all my friends," and then everyone's saying everyone's just going like, "Ah," So I love quoting that. Just, "To all my friends."
Yeah.
I love that movie. But Angel Heart is the greatest movie ever made. I love the soundtrack too. I love
So
the sound.
fucking. Oh god.
Yeah, okay. Sweet Boy, it's your favorite movie, isn't it?
Ah!
But JC, for reference to the soundtrack, I'm gonna mispronounce the project name, but have you ever heard of the musician Boran and de Krabagor?
No.
Okay, so JC, you've heard of that artist?
No.
They're essentially like atmospheric jazz, like really dark jazz, and it's very atmospheric. That's what the opening and ending track, specifically the ending track to Angel Heart, is.
Jazz, but it's dark humor.
But Angel Heart is. I didn't even think it was a horror film. I just thought it was like a noir film, but it's a noir psychological horror, is what it is. It's a psychological horror, and I can kind of see that because that movie is a mindfuck.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening, but then let me say this, greatest ending ever made.
It is really good.
Greatest
It is
ending. Another classic film, Titan AE.
Oh yeah. It's like, so good.
Fucking.
Oh, no.
Hey, has there been a live action Bizarro yet?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
There was no. I think it
I
was
don't think so. No.
I think it was Superman. Was there a
You know what?
Imagine the audience reaction when Bizarro finally hits the big screen, because people have been begging for a Bizarro appearance for years.
The
dude?
real question is, would they go the more modern voice system, or would they go the more "Hey guys"?
Right way.
I don't know, but in terms of who I think would play him, if we convince him to shave the beard and have really short hair, Braun Strowman.
I am Bizarro Superman.
Anyways, hold on. Anyways, here's a question.
What about Bat Bizarro, the world's worst detective?
Hold on. I
The
don't know
fat.
I don't remember if I asked this question. If I asked the whole movie quote deal, where it's like, what's a movie quote that you love more than any other one? I don't remember if I asked that question on one of the podcasts. But I'm gonna probably do it again, especially since we have different members here.
Also, boy,
JC, what's your favorite movie quote, or what's a personal favorite? Like
My
just
favorite movie quote.
yeah,
Let me try to remember it.
Mine is I'm gonna morb when Morbius started morbing all over the entire.
Be serious. Give a serious answer to the question, you Mongol.
I've rarely watched any movies, if any at all.
It's from the final Harry Potter movie. Not my daughter, you bitch.
Did you throw your name into the goblet of flames? He asked. He asked calmly.
Abracadabra, flatulence explosion.
What the fuck?
Go shove the mic up his ass. What the fuck?
I did.
Just fucking
Gay.
Boys. Guess what?
chicken butt.
We have been doing this podcast for 5 fucking months now.
What?
Holy
Damn,
shit.
that's crazy.
I haven't
Crazy.
even been through all of it.
Let me show you real quick. Hold on.
My first appearance was episode 8, I think.
Yeah,
Mine was only a few episodes ago.
Half a year. Excuse me. Anyway, here's one movie quote I like to quote whenever I can,
Pulp Fiction.
and it's from Die Hard. It's from Die Hard, and it's not the Yippee-ki-yay one. It's when John McClane's on a call with like 911 calling for the police and whatnot. And
Look at him like,
he's
I'm
trying
gonna
to get
die
them to
so
actually send the
hard.
cops over, right? Holy shit, yeah. But John McClane's trying to get the cops over, right? And as he's doing that, you know, the lady on the line is just like, sir, this line's for emergencies only, so if you want, like, I don't know what you're doing here, but this is for emergencies only. And then John McClane fires back with, no fucking shit, lady, just sound like I'm ordering a pizza. I love that. I love that line so much. I love that movie so much. I don't care what one says.
Isn't
it's
Die
just
Hard a Christmas
film.
movie?
It's not. It's not a Christmas film in the traditional sense, but I consider it a Christmas film.
It's a Christmas miracle. La 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 la.
Copyright.
Oh, and then we just got that one bit from Pulp Fiction. Just, oh man, shot Marvin in the face. How the fuck did you do that? Marvin.
Also,
I love the dynamic between Jules and you know.
I kind of want to like that. I want to say this real quick because me and some friends had like a discussion about this.
Yep.
Bro, I despise doing power scaling. I hate it.
Power scaling is old and annoying at this point.
This is like a kind of hot take. And most anime characters are not that strong as people say they are. They're mostly going off statements. Goku. Sorry, what?
I love Dragon Ball Z, but the Goku tards are just so annoying.
Goku talks people. I hate myself.
Hey, what about Saitama though?
Like Goku, yes,
Goku
is
tards
stronger,
make me wanna pull a
but
Coco
he
Bang.
is like technically the better fighter.
But
See,
here's
one
the thing with power scaling. Power scaling is
It
one of those
became bullshit after a
practices-
bit.
No, here's what
In the
I'll say.
words of TN, fuck Super Saiyans, fuck power levels, and most of all, fuck you.
Actually, it was fuck power levels, fuck Super Saiyans, and fuck you, Shin Kiko. Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, that's a
don't
This
care
is the
about
last,
the
the
Kirby
last cool
anime.
thing I will ever do.
That throws the power curve into the black hole.
This is the last cool thing I'm ever gonna do. There is no joke.
respect.
But the Kirby
Let
anime?
me say this. Let me bring this up. Power scaling for me is a practice where there's no exact point for it. It can be fun, but when you do it too much, you just want to just throw in the towel and go, I'm done. That I don't do power scaling often because to me it just doesn't matter. I'm just like, can I just watch cool stuff?
It's
Can
like
I just
who's
go on to my cool
who's
stuff?
like the most fun character to see in combat?
The most fun
Guts
character
for me.
in combat
Who's the
for
strongest?
me,
Nah, who's the goofiest?
for me, like the best to see in combat to me is Saitama, just because of the fact that like this One Punch Man is just kind of like a funny show to me. I love it.
Yeah.
For me,
My-
my
Yeah, it's a
favorite
slice
character
of
to see in
life.
combat will, for me, it is Guts, because Guts is a case of, and let me say this, it's one thing when you watch him kill demons, it's one thing when you watch him kill 100 men, it's another thing when you play as him killing a bunch of guys. Because there's
I wanna-
video games where you could do that.
I want to say this real quick, bro. Like when it comes to like the Goku tards, I could be in like there could be like a video of like saying like, oh, I think like this character is more well written than Goku, right? So I'll use like I'll use like, I don't know, like Superman for this example, because why not?
Yeah.
So there's like a video that'll say like, oh, I think Superman is like a better written character than Goku because XYZ. And I do think like Superman's a better written character than Goku, which and there will be that one person that tries to say, oh, but Goku's stronger, so therefore it doesn't count.
He lost 2 death battles against Superman in a row. So
3.
Yeah, 3.
Wait, there was a
actually.
third one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that one was awesome. That was awesome.
Here's the thing. The last one, though, that was the perfect ending.
Yeah, like
Because
the third one.
because it was a case of they were going to the death, and they were just like, that was fun.
Yeah. Want to do it again?
They didn't even care. There was a resolution that should stay the way it is. It should stay.
I fucking okay. I want to say this. This is kind of odd, but while I did adore like the Superman versus Goku death battles, like all 3 of them, Superman should not really be a death battle because Superman doesn't fucking kill.
Yeah. He kills when he needs to. Actually, that's the thing.
Like, well, when it comes to like guys like Goku, I don't think he would kill him.
No, and I don't Goku would kill him either. So, really, it's just the thing of. If anything, a show that would fit them more, that's in the similar vein, is more Cartoon Fight Club.
Yeah, but I want to say this,
Because the characters aren't being beaten to death there.
like, I want to say this real quick. Like, when it comes to like the whole debate of like this character right here is like Goku, right? For this, I'll use like Saitama because he's like the most popular one and probably the most annoying debate ever. What? Like, I could say like, oh, I think going off logic, Saitama wins because XYZ, right? And there's gonna be that one fucking there's gonna be that one retard that's gonna pull like some obscure statement out of their ass, and I'm just like, bitch, go away.
And it's not even that. It's just like, where did you get this info from? And doesn't even make sense.
like I fucking hate arguing with like a Goku tart. You want to know what Goku tarts remind me of? The fucking Shin Godzilla fans.
Oh god, yeah. I'm tired of
What was
Shin
that?
Godzilla fans too. Because
Like,
they're like,
Shin Godzilla
oh, he's
is
constantly
cool.
gonna evolve. He's gonna be as big as the universe.
Bro.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Bro,
Shin
Yeah.
Godzilla is fucking
Yeah, he's
cool,
constantly
but he's not the
evolving.
best. He's cool, but he's not the best thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
No.
For one, for two, yeah, he's constantly evolving, but
But
he's gonna stop evolving at some point.
Like,
Hmm.
I think
Personally, I see Shin Godzilla as like the Sonic.exe of Godzillas.
how many times they go bring it back to Sonic.exe? Jesus Christ!
A lot of blood.
But like when it comes to Shin Godzilla parts, if people forget, Shin Godzilla evolves really fucking slowly.
Yeah.
His evolution
Yeah,
is
it's a,
slow.
excuse me.
Plus, he needs water to evolve as well.
Yeah.
But thing is, and Stan Lee said it best. It doesn't matter who is factually the strongest. What matters is who the writer wants to win.
Yeah, like
So here's the thing. There are people that suck the fun out of it. And Sweet Boy, considering you make power scaling kind of content on your channel, I think it should just die down on that. Considering you're saying it's getting annoying, because if you're getting tired of it, then you're not gonna have fun doing it anymore, and you're just gonna want to quit the channel entirely.
Yeah,
I'd say take a break.
But,
Yeah.
I want to say this real quick. Okay. One of the fucking worst arguments when it comes to being like a Godzilla fan, like and like fighting and like arguing against like I don't know, like a fucking like Godzilla Ultima fan. I don't know if those people are still alive, but that's besides the point. Is like the whole thing of like, oh, but Ultima is like a 13th dimensional god, bitch. Who cares?
Yeah, really, it's just a case of some people. That's why I guess whenever we're just dicking around and coming up with ideas ourselves too, we just go, who do we want to beat who? How do we want things to go?
Yeah, like okay. There's like one fandom that I do chill around when it comes to power scaling. There's one fandom that I think like is really lax with power scaling, and that's the Transformers fandom. Because I don't really see that many like toxic Transformer power scalers.
No, there's not many of those yet.
Yeah, I think part of it is because they actually look at the statistics and shit. It's more of a case of you'll find toxic Transformers fans with like G1 Prime and IDW, regrettably.
The G1ers might be the most savage motherfuckers on the planet just because of how animalistically angry they get.
I know. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I talked to you guys. I talked to Blitz about this a while back, but I will never ever witness a fandom tear its author apart more than JJK. Holy shit!
The only one that really did that more than that is MHA, because besides Attack on Titan, yeah, the fans sent death threats to the author for the ending, but the fans of MHA sent death threats to the author and the voice actors because the ships weren't real. Bitch, you're not the writers. You're not
wasn't their death threats carried out at some point, or was that unrelated?
I think if you're talking about a studio being burned down, there may have been one fan who did it. Probably but
wait, I thought that was South Park that happened to.
No.
That was it was an anime studio.
There were 2 anime studios in the past few years that actually suffered through it, but the one I think you're talking about is rather this dude who went after the studio that made Ms. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. What happened was he
killed like just about everyone there, right?
No, he killed I don't know, but he killed like 30,
it was like 30 people.
Yeah, because he set the place ablaze. You want to know his reasoning for that, actually?
What?
Yes.
He did that because he said they stole his idea for a book he was writing, and he never published the book, by the way. And he said they stole his idea because it was going into an anime, so he went after the place and burned it. Thank God that motherfucker got the death sentence.
Yeah, thank fucking
God. Dead now?
I don't know if he's dead now, but he's got the death sentence. That's all we know. I'm not someone. There are very few amount of people in the world who I think deserve the death sentence. There's one other case where I think these people should at least be given like severe punishment and whatnot for what they've done. I wasn't going to say Christian, but there was a story that absolutely disgusted me where it was in Ohio too, where a bunch of cops essentially were the reason a 19-year-old kid passed away because he was having such a bad freak out and he was stimming to the point where he was banging his head against the wall. And he was there for 10 hours and the cops didn't do shit about it.
Yeah, like
they didn't let him out, and they didn't let him, get to a hospital. and talk to his mom to calm him down. And at that point, it felt like they knew he was mentally disabled, and they just didn't give a fuck.
See, I'm of the belief
that story, when I saw a video on it, I
Yeah.
almost cried. I was so disgusted and mortified.
I'm of the belief that, like, not all cops are bad, but cops get a lot of flack for the very vocal bad apples.
Exactly.
And that's someone comes from Detroit, where like bad cops are pretty damn rampant here in Detroit.
Yeah, but a lot of people here can agree on something. The police aren't inherently bad, but there are corrupt cops.
Yeah, like
I think there was something in Florida that happened.
Bad cops as well.
There was something that happened in Florida a few months ago where a guy unloaded his entire fucking clip into his own cop car because an acorn hit the car.
Oh yeah, the acorn cop. Yeah. Shots fired. And don't forget that the person that was alongside that cop that other cop also started unloading their gun as well.
Only
it was two officers,
and they were let off without. They were let off. They were let off really easily.
What it's like? You know what that's it? You know what that reminds me of? It's like that one scene in the original Predator where fucking Max sees the Predator, and he just starts shooting blindly, and then everyone just walks up and then starts shooting into the forest where the Predator's already gone.
Right.
He's already dead.
He's already dead.
Stop! He's already dead.
He's already dead.
He's fucking died.
The bitch fucking died.
Bitch fucking died.
Bitch fucking died.
Bitch fucking died.
Who died? Your mom?
Damn.
No, you.
How
Jugular.
Jugular.
We also just went straight for the jugular. Who died? Your mom?
No, not even the jugular. The carotid artery, dude.
We're going straight for the jugular. Damn.
No, he went for the carotid artery. I swear on my anus. What?
What?
Aim for the cock vein. It'll hurt the most.
Oh.
Aim for the dick. What?
Okay, I'll aim for all of it.
The blood vein inside the cock. Be worse than getting hit with the spring locks.
Man really said, I fucking love Commander right California Discord.
Bro.
Actually pulls the nerve ending just right at the balls. It's really bad.
No, side, shut up. Just tell us something your mom doesn't know. Yeah.
Alright. We should
I prefer the Jimmy from the Block version. Just what other bands do you like besides California Discord?
We should rather about wrapping this up. Alright. Wait, I have a question.
What are those?
You can kindly jump off a fucking.
You know what? One more question. Let's do a rapid.
Let's all do it.
How about this? Let's do a rapid fire one. Very quick one. What is a vine that describes you? Very quickly.
Your balls the end.
Mine's usually. I work in the Chili's.
Mine is that one with the kid that keeps getting hit in the head with a basketball and goes, yeah!
Yeah. The crack kid, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that one. But
I think for me, mine that kind of describes how my antics are, just because of how random I am, is just the angry guy at work. Yeah, hey Tag, you got the paperwork for me? Fuck you, suck my dragon dick.
Mine's the scream meme. Mine's the scream meme where it's like, where'd you get that piano?
To be fair, I'm also the techno waffle frisbee meme, which just this dude throwing waffles out of his car door.
All right, but I have a quick question myself.
What?
But do you mind if I do a little advertisement for the thing?
Yeah.
Do it. I'm pretty sure. Can you fucking not?
Get
I'm not
yo Godzilla off the fucking mic.
I'm gonna kindly ask you to jump off a skyscraper.
Okay.
But okay.
I hope you visit the fucking Gamma Gardens
I hope
while they're active.
I hope you jump out of a plane without a parachute.
I hope you mistake. I hope you mistake acrylic for lead paint when you're eating paint.
but-
You
No,
fucking dumbass.
Fellas, just jumping out of the plane, just. Oh shit!
But do you mind if I advertise our little series, possible series?
Do it.
All right.
Do
To our very autistic audience, we are going to start a FNAF analog series. For those who wish to join the process, you can DM me on Discord. My Discord name is Swedish Man with a fucking lower with no capital cases and a little.
Advertise this shit on TikTok too, because you got an audience.
I was gonna do that after this. But
Alright.
for those who want to be a part of this, I can get DM'd. You can
Why did your mic just go into analog mode? What the fuck?
No, that's an analog mode. This is.
Nah, it just went. It just fucking went like you went into like the 90s. Like, hello there.
My-
With the fucking audio quality.
But
Like it didn't distort or anything. It just went like downgraded.
it had Down syndrome. But
Yeah, exactly.
Syndrome of Down.
syndrome of Down.
Anyways, but yeah, and I might as well give off some ground rules, maybe, just because this is how we are as people. Obviously, if you're going to be a part of this, I guess the only ground rules is, make sure to contribute. Don't be an asshole and take a joke, because if you like our humor and you want to contribute to our humor, you got to make sure that you can take our humor and laugh at it.
I like my humor like I like my men dark.
Dark humor is like healthcare. Not everyone gets it.
Especially Americans.
Fuck.
Especially Americans.
I'd be like
As the American, yeah.
Medical.
Yeah.
Who needs medicine when you have a gun?
Yeah, but everyone here, one way or another, is contributing.
no
You know what? Should I give a sneak peek to everyone as to who I'm playing just by doing the voice?
I mean, we might as well.
You want me to just go ahead and do it right now?
Yeah.
Back.
I always come back, bitch.
Oh Lord.
And I'm gonna be the anime for the goofy cartoons and maybe the horror stuff.
Yeah, for those who work with force filmmakers specifically, or like something like that, please kindly reach out to me, because we kind of need that.
And from my understanding, with this process, we might even have it to where we have a shit ton of animated gore.
Yeah, this shit's gonna get brutal.
Fucking Geno Cyber up in this bitch.
I should mention that this is based off previous analog horrors, specifically the 12-man FNAF analog horror, which, by the way, you should go check out if you're really into gore.
Really, as far as I know, the goal is we just want to make it to where it's an analog horror, where it's not urban spook levels of disturbing, but it does make people go like, "Oh no!"
Okay.
You know?
Make you.
Anyway, I think that's about time. I think, yeah.
Yeah. All right, but let's say our goodbyes.
Goodbye, bitch boys.
See you later, fuckbutts.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and then throw yourself off a cliff.
And go
we're
fuck
all
yourself!
stupid. We actually hate each other. I'm currently strangling Wheels as we speak because it's my job.
I'm currently speak right now.
Hey, get your hands on my cock. What the fuck?
It's safe. It's it. The
Ay,
fuck?
cabrón. Ay, cabrón. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope y'all
Bye-bye.
have a good day.
Have a good day.
Faces.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, bitch.